Alrighty, we're on our way to Tangalooma. We're just sat in on the tender, which is actually a proper boat, which is good. They're not using the support rafts on board the ship, so they've got the resort to send out some proper boats, and it's looking fantastic. Operation was smoother than I was expecting, which is a pleasant change from previous experiences. They've done a lot right. Just a newbie on the staff director didn't quite, or the entertainment crew didn't quite get the directions right in terms of what to do with people who are limited in mobility. But that's okay, their first time on the job, so I anticipated they wouldn't know what they were doing. And they've learnt, so that's good. So let me just quickly show you a view outside our tender boat just before it leaves. There really isn't too much to see, but there's Tangalooma outside the tender window, and you can see inside that this tender isn't really a tender, it's a proper ship, vessel. And so we're about to head over, and I'll show you what's there when we get there. And here we are, Tangalooma Resort. Exactly what you think of when you think of a tropical resort. I was going to say tropical paradise, but for some this would be a nightmare. But, yeah. And the waters are very, very blue, of course. There's the tender we came in on, not the ship tender, but that wonderful little ferry. And if I go over the other side, you can see the ship tender, all orange and white one. Let me just give you a better view of it. There we go, so that's the ship tender. Very glad we didn't get on that one, it's very small and cramped, but we might have to have it on the way back. And there's the other end of the island as well. Apparently the third largest sand island, although it's not entirely sand. There is a large rock at the end of it where the sand got pulled around. And of course there's the helicopter coming in. Very expensive, the helicopter flights, but maybe one day. So here's one that's a bit closer to shore. And just highlighting the extreme commercialism. Welcome to Tangalooma Island. And underneath, all the people lined up with their signs for their tours and information and tickets booth, etc, etc, etc. And then we've got the big resort, expensive resort, and the lovely manicured gardens, and then down onto the beach. Reeks of money and expense and commercialism, but it's still, when you strip all that aside, still a very picturesque location.
Okay, welcome down to the Tangalooma shipwrecks, folks. We've got 15 vessels sunk down here between the years of 1963 to 1984. The last vessel is this one over on the right, the Econeus. She's an old suction dredger. And the first one up ahead, you can see rib-like structure at the waterline, that's the Maryborough. They're all ex-working vessels, so sand barges, dredgers and trawlers. They used to mine the sand out here on Morton Island and dredge it in the bay. Queensland Government put them all here at the request of the Queensland public to form a safe anchorage so boats can come and anchor between them and the shore, nice and safe. There's no other marina on Morton Island. Now the wrecks have been here a while. About 8 years ago they got a bit of a haircut, so they do sit lower in the water than what they once did, but they're now home to over 130 species of soft and hard coral and over 200 species of tropical and subtropical fish. This side of the wrecks varies in depth 1 to 5 metres. The inside in the bottom of the channel gets down to about 18. The deepest wreck, the Morwong, sits in about 12 metres. You'll get your wobbegong, shark, shovel-nosed rays, batfish, barracuda and giant sweetlets schooling under that vessel. So inadvertently it's become an awesome tourist attraction. It was just put here as a shore break, but now attracts 1 to up to 200 boats a day will come and anchor around the wrecks. The vessel closest to shore with a bit of a window and a cabin at the waterline, that's the Morwong, the deepest part of our wreck. The next vessel behind that grey boat, that's the SS Remora, that's our fish tank, it's a big natural aquarium. plenty of fish and hard and soft corals in there. And then the two vessels, there's just a bit of one sticking out to the left there. That's our coral gardens, another beautiful spot for a snorkel.
You don't get much schools of backers that come through here more on the side.
Yeah, go on the heli rides or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Get selfie shoot or whatever in the middle of it. There's nothing too big. Like stuff around the wrecks here. We got wrecks further north, about 30 metres deep. You'll get bigger stuff there in Flinders off the northern end.
Yeah.
And then the outside, that's where you get the big stuff. Might get the odd grey nurse, but again, they just put it on.
I know they're good, eh?
They're not going to bother anyone. Get the odd bull shark late at night down at the jetty.
Yeah. That's what I've been worried about anyway.
Yeah, immediate fear. See, the odd diver might be able to get a sight out from one water spot. They've seen it fully there, but they're not going to bother anyone. And yeah, you get millions of wobbies under the jetty, and at night, about 9:30, might get the odd shark put up the area. So yeah, you pick one, just first they can see you going out there, it's got the current.
They travel between, or they pretty much stay in the area?
Dougie will stay here, he's very territorial once they get their pad. He's got 100 females down at Greenville, and then the rest of them just going down.
Pretty good on South End.
Yeah. There's meant to be 100 females there, so pretty close. The males are really territorial and dominant, so mostly break off from there, hide up and find their own pad. Dougie Junior comes through here, but Dougie Senior doesn't. Just they eat 40 to 60 kilos of seagrass a day, so they end up sharing it.
So that's why they're protecting their food, not so much the females.
Yeah, I mean, if Dougie wants to just go south or wherever. It's mainly for the food.
Yeah, right.
They've got their nearest land animals, they're elephants, so they've got tusk like an elephant elephants who keep their tusks to their opponent's back, hold them down, so they can hold their breath for like 7 minutes or so. So they'll just hold them underwater so they can't come up, and then the week with the two more flies sit inside the ground and move on. Yeah. And then next land animals, the elephant nearest 3 months a day, so they've got more of a mermaid tail, so the mystique of the mermaid is if you drunk enough rum or has scurvy feels too long and go, oh, I'd say that. There ain't enough rum in this world to get me to jump on a too long. That's where the mermaid story originated from, I believe. That's the lagoon in there, the oasis, nice snorkel area. That's the platypus on the back. The SS Remora is that one there, that's not suction vector, that's the deepest part. And then this one here with the bow sticking out the stern, that's the Echinus, the last one sunk in 84, another old suction vector. Which is about 4 to 6 metres deep here, as we get down to about 10 at the end here.